Welcome, dear Cancer, here to my noisy neighborhood that I live in here in Mexico. But I hope it's not gonna interfere with our reading here way too much. There's sometimes a horn honking and people singing and music playing and cars going through and you might hear it already now. But let's look in to see where you're at, dear Cancer. And welcome to my channel, Wellness Beyond Intuition, with me, Oliver, here on YouTube, brand new, and also over at Rumble. And remember, these are general readings. If there is a word or a phrase that resonates with you, I encourage you to just take that, because that could be a sign that we are on the right track here, and that's what we want to go. You know, everything may not resonate with you, but some of it may resonate with you, and then we're on the right track. Okay. Also, as we always say, check out your moon and rising sign and your Venus sign. I like also to check out my Jupiter sign, because that is the planet of luck, expansion, and we can sort of navigate out through life if we look at that. I have Virgo in Jupiter, so just to explain a little further, if someday I tend to have to be a little bit more structured and work a little harder and be a little bit more perfectionistic if I want to experience more of the good stuff in life, like luck, abundance, and happiness, and all that stuff, which is fine. You know, like we all do what we can do, right, to get to where we need to go. So let's look at you, Cancer. I do off the back sense that whatever it is that you have held on to in the past, or what it is that you have filed under things to do later, now is the time to do it. August is the time to do it. And what I mean by things you filed under, what you need to do later, not necessarily procrastinating, which which is a funny energy, procrastination, right? All depending on where that lands in your chart, right? But procrastination is not necessarily a bad thing, not in my world anyway. Maybe because I have procrastinated in my life. We have a saying in Danish, I'm from Denmark, that I don't ride the horse the same day I put the saddle on it. And you know, sometimes we got to look at that saddle, we got to polish it and make it look good before we take the ride, right? But I do not sense this has anything to do with procrastination for you, but I do sense there are certain things that you've filed in your filing folder or filing cabinet that you've said to yourself, I can wait with that, I'm going to look at it later on, and I think now is the time to actually take it out. And we're talking, well, it could be literal, but I'm talking metaphorically here as well, things that you've stowed away for a later day to look at. And we're talking relationships, career, money, and I hear money is definitely it's something that's coming up for you in the month of August, where you get to look at your finances and improve them tremendously. Like, really, I mean, if you've had any doubts where you're going to take your business or your work, or if you're not happy where you are at the moment at work, you will be giving opportunities to go back and look at certain things that has been filed in the past. Take it now into the current moment and see what you can do with that energy and deal with that energy and move into that space where you can create more of it. Does that make sense? I hope it does. Well, let's look at the cards. Let's turn some cards on you. We are using the Gilded Tarot this month. I love this card. The Strength card is so beautiful. There you go, dear Cancer. Strength. Find your inner strength. Find that Leo energy that I think we all have. We have everything in us, like zodiac sign wise, you know, it's all in us, right? But find that inner Leo in you. It's so funny, a fish with a Leo is a fishy Leo, or a lioness fish. It's something with fish and lions. I'm totally going all over the place. But anyway, allow yourself to find your strength inside in quite the Leo manner, you know, where you're proud of who you are, where you're moving in life, and that you know that with a little bit of a healthy roar, you can get to where you need to go. You know, I may want to sit down and listen to Katy Perry's song Roar, and don't worry, I don't get any royalties from Katy Perry just because I encourage you to listen to that song. That'd be nice though. I mean, she seems like a pretty cool chick, right? So let's look a little bit further with your strength here when we're moving into, and this is so in alignment with your money and your finances, where you're going with that. But I mean, of course, like when we look at one area of life, we look at many areas of life, and so it also translates into your relationships. Find your strength in relationships, who you may be currently dating, who you would like to date, where you want to take life. You got the sun on top of this. This card is really beautiful as well, the sun. And that means that, for me, either you have met the right partner. We're talking relationships at the moment. It could also be business. I'm not going to totally deny that. That is if you have a business partner. But also romantically, you have definitely met the right partner on a certain level. There are certain things here where you are connected. I sense twin flame energy. Now, we use words like soulmates and twin flames and all that, but oftentimes, it's not necessarily certain that we'll end up with our twin flame or soulmate, because they're really not the people who are going to make us grow the most. We tend to go for those relationships where we go, what am I doing here? Because there's some inner work to be done. Oh God, this is the school of life, right? And it just sometimes it just never ends, but for you, just know that the sun is there to shine bright on you, and the relationship that you either currently have or the one that's about to enter your life, because I sense also there's somebody from the past who's going to allow themselves to show up in your life with an offer of forgiveness and moving on and embracing a certain sense of wanting to be together. Now, the Ten of Wands here tells me that when it comes to past energy, especially in relationships, there's been quite a few. I sense there's been quite a few relationships here. I'm not saying that you've been serial dating, but it has caused some sense of burden, like it's like carrying around a burden, which doesn't necessarily have to be the case, but this is sort of what I'm sensing, and it's okay for you to let that burden down. Because you're being watched. Just know that people are watching you, asking themselves, why is this beautiful Cancer? Why is the Cancer doing this to themselves? Like they don't have to carry all this weight on their back. So other people, they see it, and that's often the case. We tend not to, when it's about ourselves, we tend not to see the forest for all the trees. Such an amazing saying, as I think. But and as soon as you let off the burden, or you let down the burden, you'll experience brand new energy, and an energy that the Ace of Wands here, an energy that is very much on the creative side, and people often think, when we talk creativity, that it might has anything to do with painting or playing a musical instrument or whatever. It doesn't necessarily have to be that way. Creativity has a way of sneaking itself into all kinds of areas in our lives, and you can be creative trying to get a relationship working. Who knows? Maybe you see your partner and you decide to do something that's good for them, or because you want to spoil them, or you get creative inviting them out on a date. It could be, like taking to the favorite restaurant, or maybe it's their birthday, you rent a limousine and you go to some beautiful lookout point, and make out whatever it is that you do. I don't know. I don't need to know. I'm just trying to come up here, and I'm just trying to let you know that we're talking creativity, okay? And I think that you're gonna see that that's really gonna put some value on your relationships, so to speak. But I'll be interested to know what this past energy is and this offer you're getting that's coming into your life. I sense, because of where you're at right now, it seems like you're really on fire, or you will be on fire as we go into August. I do sense that you are more looking for something that has more of a creative outlet. I'm also talking about potential partners to date, and that they themselves are strong in who they are and know where they're going and what they want. But also that they're not afraid to ask for it, and they're not afraid to reinvent themselves and push themselves beyond limits that they didn't think that they might think they have, because that's going to rub off on you as well when you move into doing things in your business. So it's about calibration, so to speak. It's about finding the balance and coordinating, And I really sense that this is the month. August is the month when you're gonna find yourself being more in the space of coordinating everything that's going on in your life with whoever it is that enter your life and who may already be there. Okay, it's exciting, but I'm gonna leave it here. I'm gonna leave it at that. We're gonna move on to say that we're gonna continue all of this come September, and I hope you're gonna be with me in September. I hope you're gonna stop by and continue this journey with me. If this resonated with you in any way, please like and subscribe to my channel. I'd appreciate that. It'd be wonderful to have you come back, because it's really wonderful having you here right now. And also know that as I said before, I do personal readings over at one2listen.com, and you can find all of that, all descriptions, my website and my Instagram accounts and all that. You can find that below this video. So you have a beautiful August, okay?